Have you ever felt like you're all alone, even when surrounded by people? Do you sometimes wonder if there's a deeper meaning to your solitude? Today, we're going to explore how being alone can be a profound journey towards understanding yourself and connecting with your inner self. Do you find yourself feeling isolated despite being in the midst of a crowd? Have you ever wondered if solitude could be more than just an uncomfortable experience, but a path to inner peace and self-discovery? What if the key to overcoming loneliness is not in seeking others, but in understanding and embracing yourself? Imagine someone who, despite having a busy social life, feels a deep sense of loneliness. They might find solace in activities like journaling or practicing mindfulness. Over time, this person discovers that their solitude provides them with an opportunity to reconnect with their true self and find deeper satisfaction within. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore the art of living with greater awareness and understanding. If you've ever felt alone and uncertain about your place in the world, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll delve into how solitude can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and peace. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights and guidance. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video to unlock even more valuable content. Solitude is a concept that's often misunderstood. In today's fast-paced world, being alone is frequently seen as a negative experience, a sign of isolation or failure. But what if solitude, instead of being something to avoid, is a chance for profound personal growth? In this video, we will unravel the misconceptions surrounding solitude and explore its true potential. The feeling of being alone can be disheartening, but it's essential to understand that solitude is not synonymous with loneliness. Loneliness is an emotional state that can arise even when surrounded by others, while solitude is a physical state that can lead to personal insight and self-discovery. By differentiating between the two, we can start to see solitude as a valuable opportunity rather than a punishment. In our exploration, we'll look at how solitude can act as a mirror, reflecting back our innermost thoughts and feelings. When we're alone, we have the space to confront our inner selves, away from the distractions of everyday life. This self-reflection is a critical component of many spiritual and philosophical traditions, including Buddhism, which views solitude as a pathway to enlightenment. Buddhism teaches us that solitude allows for deep self-exploration and mindfulness. It encourages us to embrace our alone time not as a burden, but as a chance to cultivate inner peace and clarity. By understanding and accepting ourselves, we can transform our experience of solitude into a source of strength and wisdom. Let's take a moment to consider how solitude might actually benefit us. When we are alone, we have the freedom to explore our passions, develop new skills, and reflect on our values. This time away from external pressures can help us gain a clearer perspective on our lives and our goals. However, it's also important to recognize the challenges that come with solitude. For many, being alone can bring up feelings of loneliness or insecurity. But these feelings are not something to be feared or avoided. Instead, they are an opportunity to engage in self-compassion and personal growth. As we move forward, we'll discuss practical techniques for making the most of solitude. From meditation to creative pursuits, there are many ways to use your alone time constructively. These practices can help you build resilience, increase self-awareness, and ultimately find greater satisfaction in your life. Our journey will also include insights from Buddhist philosophy on how to approach solitude with a positive mindset. By integrating these teachings into our daily lives, we can learn to appreciate solitude as a time for self-renewal and inner exploration. Remember, this video is just the beginning. By exploring each part, you'll gain a deeper understanding of how solitude can enrich your life and offer new perspectives. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into these concepts and uncover the transformative power of being alone. If you find this content valuable, be sure to engage with it by liking, commenting, and sharing. Your support helps us create more content that resonates with you and others on this journey of self-discovery. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into living a mindful and fulfilling life. Lesson 1: The Buddhist View on Solitude. Imagine waking up to a quiet morning, the world still and serene around you. In such moments, it's easy to feel the gentle embrace of solitude. Buddhism teaches us that this stillness isn't something to be feared or avoided, but embraced as a vital part of our journey towards self-discovery and inner peace. In Buddhist philosophy, solitude is seen not as isolation but as an opportunity for deep reflection and growth. It's like finding a quiet space in a bustling city where you can connect with yourself amidst the chaos. When we're alone, we have the chance to listen more closely to our thoughts and feelings without external distractions. Buddhism emphasizes that solitude allows us to practice mindfulness, which is the art of being fully present in the moment. When we're alone, we're more likely to notice the small details of our inner world, such as our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This heightened awareness is crucial for understanding ourselves better and for achieving a state of inner peace. One of the key teachings in Buddhism related to solitude is the concept of noble silence. This isn't about physical silence, but rather the silence of the mind. In solitude, we can learn to quiet the mental chatter and focus on our true essence. This practice helps us see things more clearly and live more authentically. Solitude also provides a chance to develop self-awareness. By spending time alone, we can reflect on our actions, motivations, and goals. This introspection is crucial for personal development, as it helps us understand our true selves and make meaningful changes in our lives. Another important aspect is loving-kindness meditation, which is often practiced in solitude. This meditation involves cultivating feelings of compassion and kindness towards oneself and others. When alone, we can fully immerse ourselves in this practice, which can lead to greater emotional resilience and well-being. In Buddhism, solitude is also connected to the concept of detachment. This doesn't mean abandoning relationships or responsibilities, but rather letting go of excessive attachments and desires. In solitude, we can work on reducing our cravings and find contentment within ourselves, rather than relying on external sources of happiness. The Buddha himself spent long periods in solitude, meditating and seeking enlightenment. His experiences highlight the importance of solitude in spiritual practice and personal growth. By following his example, we can learn to use our alone time as a means of self-improvement and inner exploration. Solitude in Buddhism is not about escaping the world, but about gaining a deeper understanding of it and ourselves. It's like being in a quiet room with a mirror where you can truly see your reflection without distortion. This clarity can lead to profound insights and a more peaceful life. As you embrace solitude, remember that it's a chance to reconnect with your inner self. It's an opportunity to step away from the noise and distractions of daily life and focus on what truly matters. By viewing solitude through this lens, it becomes a valuable tool for personal and spiritual development. So, the next time you find yourself alone, see it as an invitation to explore your inner world. Embrace the quiet and let it guide you toward a greater understanding of yourself. Through this practice, you can find peace and clarity, transforming solitude from a source of discomfort into a path of enlightenment. Lesson 2: Benefits of embracing solitude. Have you ever felt like you're in the midst of a crowd but still felt alone? This common experience can actually be a powerful opportunity. Solitude, when embraced, can be a doorway to incredible personal growth and self-discovery. It's not about feeling isolated. It's about finding a space to connect with your inner self. Spending time alone allows you to reflect on your thoughts and feelings without external distractions. This quiet time is crucial for understanding your emotions and thoughts. It's like having a personal retreat where you can hear your own voice more clearly. When you're alone, you have the freedom to explore who you are, without the influence of others. This can lead to increased self-awareness. You might discover passions and interests you never knew you had. Solitude provides the space to uncover your true self, free from the expectations and judgments of others. Another significant benefit of solitude is the opportunity for personal growth. When you're alone, you can focus on your goals and aspirations. It's a time to work on self-improvement without the pressure of meeting others' expectations. This can lead to a stronger sense of self and a more fulfilled life. Solitude also fosters creativity. Many people find that their best ideas come when they're alone. Without the constant buzz of social interactions, your mind can wander freely and generate innovative thoughts. This creative boost is a direct result of having uninterrupted time with yourself. Embracing solitude helps build resilience. When you learn to be content on your own, you become less dependent on external validation. This inner strength can make you more adaptable and confident in various aspects of life. In addition to personal growth, solitude can be incredibly calming. It offers a break from the hustle and bustle of daily life. This peaceful time allows you to recharge and rejuvenate. It's like pressing a reset button for your mind and body, giving you a fresh perspective on life. Solitude also provides a unique chance to practice mindfulness. When alone, you can focus on being present and fully engaged with the moment. This mindfulness practice can lead to a deeper understanding of yourself and a greater appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Moreover, spending time alone can improve your relationships with others. When you're comfortable being alone, you bring a healthier, more balanced self to your interactions. You'll find that your connections with others become more meaningful and fulfilling. Solitude helps you develop a deeper connection with your thoughts and feelings. It's like having a conversation with yourself, where you can explore your inner world without distractions. This deeper connection can lead to a more profound understanding of your desires and motivations. When you embrace solitude, you create space for introspection. This self-examination allows you to address any unresolved issues or conflicts within yourself. It's a chance to heal and move forward with a clearer, more focused mindset. Taking time for yourself can also lead to increased productivity. Without constant interruptions, you can dedicate your full attention to tasks and projects. This focused time can result in more efficient and effective work, helping you achieve your goals faster. Solitude can enhance your emotional intelligence. By spending time alone, you become more in tune with your emotions and learn how to manage them better. This heightened emotional awareness can improve your overall well-being and relationships. Another benefit of solitude is the opportunity to set personal boundaries. When you're alone, you can define what's important to you and how you want to be treated. This self-awareness helps you establish healthy boundaries in your interactions with others. Embracing solitude can also lead to a greater appreciation for social interactions. When you spend time alone, you come to value the quality of your connections with others more deeply. This newfound appreciation can enhance your social experiences and relationships. Finally, solitude offers a chance to align with your true values and beliefs. When you're alone, you can reflect on what truly matters to you, free from outside influences. This alignment with your core values can lead to a more authentic and fulfilling life. In summary, embracing solitude provides numerous benefits, from personal growth and creativity to emotional resilience and mindfulness. It's a valuable time for self-discovery and rejuvenation, allowing you to connect with your inner self and enhance your overall well-being. Lesson 3: Techniques for embracing your own company. Have you ever found yourself alone and wondered how to make the most of it? Solitude can feel like an empty space, but it's actually a chance for personal growth and discovery. Learning to embrace your own company can turn those quiet moments into powerful opportunities for self-improvement. First, consider starting with meditation. Meditation is like a mental workout, helping you to calm your mind and focus on the present moment. By setting aside just a few minutes each day, you can create a peaceful inner space that makes solitude more enjoyable. Try finding a comfortable spot, closing your eyes, and simply paying attention to your breath. It's a simple practice that can bring deep benefits. Journaling is another fantastic way to make the most of being alone. It's like having a conversation with yourself on paper. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you understand yourself better. It's a chance to explore your inner world, set goals, and reflect on your life's journey. Start with a few sentences each day and see where it takes you. Self-reflection is a key technique for embracing solitude. Think of it as taking a moment to pause and look inward. Ask yourself questions about what you're feeling and why. Reflecting on your emotions and experiences can help you gain clarity and insight. It's a way to connect with your deeper self and understand your own needs and desires. Another practice to consider is setting personal goals. Solitude provides a great opportunity to think about what you want to achieve. Use this time to plan and set goals for yourself. Whether it's learning a new skill, pursuing a hobby, or making a change in your life, setting goals can give you direction and purpose during your alone time. Engaging in creative activities is also a wonderful way to embrace solitude. Creativity can be a powerful outlet for self-expression and exploration. Whether it's painting, writing, or playing an instrument, allow yourself to experiment and enjoy the process. Creative activities can make solitude feel like a time of discovery and joy. Physical exercise is another excellent way to make the most of being alone. Exercise not only improves your physical health, but also boosts your mood and mental well-being. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or a home workout, moving your body can help you feel more energized and connected to yourself. Practicing mindfulness can enhance your experience of solitude. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment. Try focusing on the sensations around you, such as the feel of the sun on your skin or the sounds you hear. This practice can help you appreciate the present and find peace in your own company. Building a routine is also beneficial when you're alone. Having a structured daily schedule can provide a sense of stability and purpose. It's like creating a framework for your day that helps you stay organized and motivated. A routine can include time for work, relaxation, and activities you enjoy. Exploring nature can be a great way to connect with yourself during solitude. Spending time outdoors can provide a refreshing change of scenery and help you feel more grounded. Whether it's a walk in the park or a hike in the woods, nature can offer inspiration and a sense of peace. Finally, remember to practice self-compassion. Being alone can sometimes bring up feelings of self-doubt or criticism. Instead, be kind to yourself and acknowledge your strengths and achievements. Self-compassion can make solitude a time of self-acceptance and growth. By incorporating these techniques, you can transform solitude from a challenging experience into a valuable opportunity for personal development. Embrace these moments as chances to connect with yourself and find joy in your own company. With practice and patience, solitude can become a meaningful and fulfilling part of your life. Lesson 4: Meditation as a tool for self-connection. Have you ever felt that being alone could be a time for deep reflection rather than just a void? Meditation offers a way to transform solitude into a meaningful journey of self-discovery. Imagine sitting quietly in a comfortable space, away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. In those moments of stillness, meditation can be your guide to inner peace. Meditation might seem like a complex practice, but it's actually very accessible. At its core, meditation is about focusing your attention and calming your mind. By setting aside a few minutes each day, you can create a powerful habit that fosters self-awareness and tranquility. This simple practice can make a significant difference in how you experience your time alone. One popular meditation technique is mindfulness meditation. This involves paying close attention to your breath and being fully present in the moment. As you focus on your breathing, you train your mind to let go of distractions and become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. This practice can help you understand yourself better and feel more grounded in the present moment. Another effective technique is loving-kindness meditation. This practice encourages you to cultivate feelings of compassion and kindness towards yourself and others. By repeating phrases like, "May I be happy," and "May I be healthy," you develop a more positive and nurturing mindset. This can be especially helpful if you're struggling with feelings of loneliness or self-doubt. Body scan meditation is another technique that involves bringing your attention to different parts of your body, from your toes to your head. As you focus on each area, you release tension and increase your awareness of physical sensations. This method helps you connect more deeply with your body and can promote relaxation and calmness. Guided meditations, where you listen to a teacher's voice leading you through a meditation, can also be very beneficial. These guided sessions often include visualizations or specific themes, such as stress reduction or emotional healing. They provide structure and support, making it easier to stay focused and engaged during your practice. Meditation can also help you develop a greater sense of self-acceptance. By regularly practicing meditation, you create space to observe your thoughts without judgment. This non-reactive awareness can help you recognize and embrace your true self, leading to a more compassionate and understanding relationship with yourself. Many people find that meditation enhances their overall well-being. Regular practice can improve your ability to manage stress, increase your emotional resilience, and enhance your sense of inner peace. By making meditation a part of your daily routine, you cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and experience greater fulfillment in your moments of solitude. It's important to approach meditation with patience and an open mind. You don't need to achieve perfection. Rather, the goal is to create a consistent practice that feels right for you. Even a few minutes a day can make a significant difference in how you experience and embrace your alone time. Incorporating meditation into your daily life can also help you handle challenges more effectively. When faced with difficult emotions or situations, meditation can provide a sense of clarity and calm. This newfound perspective allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and confidence. As you explore different meditation techniques, you may discover which ones resonate most with you. Experiment with various methods and find what feels most comfortable and rewarding. The key is to make meditation a regular part of your routine, allowing its benefits to unfold naturally over time. Remember that meditation is a personal journey. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, and each person's experience will be unique. Embrace the process and allow yourself the space to grow and learn through your practice. By dedicating time to meditation, you turn solitude into an opportunity for self-connection and personal growth. This practice can transform your alone time from a feeling of emptiness into a rich and fulfilling experience. With regular meditation, you'll find that your moments of solitude become a powerful source of insight and peace. In summary, meditation is a valuable tool for enhancing your experience of being alone. By incorporating various techniques, such as mindfulness, loving-kindness, and body scan meditation, you can deepen your self-awareness and foster inner peace. Embrace the journey of meditation and let it guide you towards a more connected and fulfilling experience of solitude. This part should effectively convey the benefits of meditation in a relatable and engaging manner, making it easy for viewers to understand and apply the techniques to their own lives. Lesson 5: Mindfulness Practices for Transforming Loneliness. Ever found yourself lost in thoughts about how alone you feel? Wishing for a way to change your perspective? Imagine if you could transform that feeling of loneliness into a source of strength and peace. Mindfulness, a practice rooted in ancient wisdom, offers just that possibility. By focusing on the present moment, mindfulness can help you reframe your experience of solitude and find joy in your own company. Imagine sitting quietly, feeling the weight of your loneliness, and then taking a moment to simply breathe. Mindfulness begins with this simple act, paying attention to your breath and anchoring yourself in the present. By doing so, you allow yourself to step away from the constant whirl of thoughts about being alone and instead connect with the here and now. This simple practice can be incredibly powerful in shifting your mindset. When you're mindful, you're not escaping your feelings of loneliness, but rather observing them without judgment. Picture yourself noticing each thought and emotion as it arises, without getting caught up in them. This non-reactive awareness can help you see loneliness as a temporary state rather than a permanent condition. By acknowledging your feelings without judgment, you create space for a more balanced perspective. One effective mindfulness exercise is the body scan. This involves focusing on different parts of your body, noticing any sensations or areas of tension. As you scan through your body, you become more connected with yourself and less overwhelmed by the feeling of isolation. This practice can help you ground yourself and reduce the intensity of loneliness. Another powerful technique is mindful walking. This is simply taking a walk while paying close attention to each step, the sensation of your feet touching the ground, and the sights and sounds around you. By immersing yourself in the act of walking, you shift your focus from feelings of loneliness to the richness of your environment, transforming your experience of solitude. Mindfulness also involves being present in daily activities. Whether you're eating, cleaning, or even just sitting, try to be fully engaged with what you're doing. Notice the textures, smells, and sensations involved. By grounding yourself in these simple activities, you can find contentment in the present moment rather than dwelling on feelings of loneliness. Practicing gratitude is another key aspect of mindfulness. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, even if it's something small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, which can help reduce the sense of loneliness and increase your overall sense of well-being. Mindful meditation can further enhance your experience of solitude. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. As thoughts of loneliness arise, gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Over time, this practice can help you develop a more compassionate and accepting relationship with your feelings. As you integrate mindfulness into your daily life, you might find that your perception of loneliness begins to change. Instead of seeing solitude as something negative, you start to appreciate it as an opportunity for self-discovery and inner growth. Mindfulness helps you to experience each moment fully and to embrace solitude as a space for personal reflection. Incorporating these practices into your routine doesn't require a major overhaul of your life. Start small, perhaps with a few minutes of mindful breathing each day, and gradually build up from there. Consistency is key, and over time, mindfulness can help you transform your experience of loneliness into one of greater self-awareness and peace. Mindfulness also encourages self-compassion. As you become more aware of your feelings, you learn to treat yourself with kindness. Instead of criticizing yourself for feeling alone, you approach these feelings with understanding and care, which can be incredibly healing. Engaging in mindfulness can also help you develop a deeper connection with yourself. As you spend more time in the present moment, you gain insight into your own thoughts and emotions. This self-awareness can lead to a greater understanding of what you need to feel fulfilled and content. It's important to remember that mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when feelings of loneliness seem overwhelming, but with practice, you can learn to navigate these emotions with greater ease. Each moment of mindfulness helps you build resilience and a more positive relationship with solitude. By embracing mindfulness, you transform the way you experience loneliness. Instead of feeling isolated and disconnected, you find yourself more grounded and present. This shift in perspective can lead to a more fulfilling and peaceful experience of solitude, allowing you to enjoy your own company and find joy in the present moment. As you continue to practice mindfulness, you may notice that your sense of loneliness diminishes. You'll begin to appreciate the moments of solitude as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Mindfulness helps you see that being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. It can be a time of deep personal connection and peace. In the end, mindfulness offers a way to transform loneliness into a source of strength and tranquility. By practicing these techniques, you learn to embrace solitude with an open heart and a clear mind. This shift in perspective can lead to a richer, more fulfilling experience of life, where being alone is not a burden but a gift. So next time you feel alone, remember that mindfulness is a tool you can use to change your experience. With each breath and each moment of awareness, you can turn solitude into a space of growth, peace, and self-discovery. Lesson 6: The role of self-compassion. Have you ever felt the sting of loneliness and found yourself being harsh on your own feelings? In moments of solitude, it's easy to be our own worst critic. But what if we could shift our approach and be kinder to ourselves? Self-compassion isn't just about feeling better. It's a powerful tool for transforming loneliness into a source of personal growth. Imagine you're having a tough day. You feel isolated and start to berate yourself for not being more social or active. Instead of pushing yourself further down, Imagine if you could offer yourself a kind word or a gentle reminder that it's okay to feel this way. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend in need. Think of self-compassion as a warm embrace in a cold moment. When loneliness creeps in, instead of adding to the feeling with self-judgment, we can nurture ourselves with understanding and empathy. This shift not only eases our emotional burden but also strengthens our inner resilience. One effective technique for cultivating self-compassion is mindfulness. By being present with our feelings without judgment, we allow ourselves to acknowledge loneliness without getting overwhelmed by it. Mindfulness helps us recognize that while loneliness is part of the human experience, it doesn't define us. Another way to practice self-compassion is through self-kindness. Imagine speaking to yourself as you would to someone you care deeply about. If a friend were feeling lonely, you'd likely reassure them and offer support. By extending the same courtesy to yourself, you build a foundation of self-love that can make solitude more bearable. Affectionate self-talk is another powerful practice. Start by acknowledging your feelings without criticism. For example, you might say to yourself, "I'm feeling lonely right now, and that's okay. It's a part of my journey, and I am here for myself." This simple affirmation can help in reducing the negative self-talk that often accompanies loneliness. Visualization techniques can also be helpful. Picture a safe, comforting space where you are surrounded by warmth and support. This mental sanctuary can serve as a reminder that even in moments of solitude, you have the capacity to create a nurturing environment for yourself. It's important to remember that self-compassion is not about self-pity or resignation. It's about recognizing your worth and treating yourself with dignity, even when you're feeling low. By fostering a compassionate inner dialogue, you can transform how you experience and handle loneliness. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and comfort can also support self-compassion. Whether it's reading a favorite book, taking a walk, or practicing a hobby, doing things that make you feel good can reinforce a positive self-relationship. Acknowledge that loneliness, while challenging, can also be a teacher. It provides an opportunity to connect with yourself on a deeper level and to develop resilience. Embracing this perspective can make the experience less daunting and more manageable. Connecting with others who practice self-compassion can also be beneficial. Sharing experiences and strategies with like-minded individuals can provide additional support and reinforce the habit of self-kindness. Keep in mind that developing self-compassion is a gradual process. Be patient with yourself and recognize that it takes time to shift from self-criticism to self-kindness. Each small step towards compassion is a step towards a more fulfilling relationship with yourself. As you practice self-compassion, you may find that your perspective on loneliness shifts. Instead of seeing it as a purely negative experience, you might begin to view it as a space for personal growth and self-discovery. In summary, self-compassion is a vital practice for navigating loneliness. By treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and patience, you can transform how you experience solitude. This approach not only eases the emotional impact of loneliness, but also fosters a deeper connection with yourself. Remember, you are deserving of compassion and care, especially in moments of solitude. By embracing self-kindness, you can turn loneliness into an opportunity for personal growth and a stronger self-relationship. So next time you find yourself alone, take a moment to practice self-compassion. Offer yourself the same warmth and support you would give to a friend. In doing so, you'll discover that even in solitude, you have the power to create a nurturing and loving inner space. Lesson 7. Finding community and support. Have you ever felt alone despite being surrounded by people? Sometimes it's easy to feel disconnected even when you're part of a crowd. But finding or creating supportive communities can transform that feeling of isolation into one of belonging and connection. When you're navigating through solitude, the idea of finding a supportive community might seem daunting. Yet, there are simple ways to reach out and build meaningful connections, even if you're currently spending a lot of time alone. The first step is to understand that being alone doesn't mean you're isolated from the world. It's an opportunity to find connections that truly resonate with you. Start by identifying your interests and passions. Whether it's a hobby, a cause you care about, or a specific area of study, there are communities out there that share your enthusiasm. Join online forums, local clubs, or social media groups related to your interests. These platforms can be excellent places to meet like-minded individuals and start forming connections. Another effective strategy is to volunteer. Volunteering for a cause you believe in not only contributes to a greater good, but also connects you with others who share similar values. It's a fantastic way to meet new people while making a positive impact in your community. Attending local events or workshops is another great way to meet new people. Many communities offer classes, meetups, or seminars where you can learn something new and interact with others. These gatherings provide an informal setting to make connections and expand your social network. If you're looking to deepen existing relationships, consider reaching out to old friends or acquaintances. Sometimes, rekindling past connections can bring new life into your social circle. A simple message or call can reignite relationships that have gone dormant. It's also helpful to be proactive in building new relationships. Take the initiative to invite someone you've met to coffee or lunch. Sometimes, a small gesture can lead to a meaningful friendship. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Many people are looking for new connections just like you. In the digital age, online communities can offer substantial support. Platforms like Reddit, Discord, and Facebook groups provide spaces to discuss various topics and connect with people around the world. These virtual communities can be particularly supportive if you're interested in niche subjects or specific hobbies. Networking through professional organizations is another avenue worth exploring. If you're focused on your career, joining industry-related groups or attending professional events can help you meet individuals with similar career goals and interests. Building a support network also means being open to different kinds of people. Sometimes, the most unexpected connections can turn into valuable friendships. Keep an open mind and be willing to engage with people from diverse backgrounds. Finally, remember that finding and creating a supportive community is an ongoing process. It requires effort and patience. Celebrate small victories and be kind to yourself throughout the journey. Finding a community where you feel supported doesn't mean you have to be constantly surrounded by people. It's about finding connections that enrich your life and provide meaningful interactions. As you build your network, you'll likely find that solitude becomes less about feeling alone and more about appreciating the relationships you've cultivated. By taking these steps, you can transform solitude from a feeling of isolation into an opportunity for connection and growth. Remember, you're never truly alone. There are countless ways to find support and build a community that aligns with your values and interests. Lesson 8: Understanding Impermanence and Solitude. Imagine standing in front of a large, beautiful ocean. As you watch the waves come and go, you might notice that no wave ever stays the same. Each one is unique and fleeting, vanishing as soon as it arrives. This ever-changing nature of the ocean mirrors the Buddhist concept of impermanence. Just as the waves are in constant motion, our experiences, including solitude, are always shifting and evolving. In Buddhism, impermanence is a fundamental principle that suggests everything is in a state of flux. This means that nothing, not even our feelings of loneliness, lasts forever. Understanding this can be incredibly freeing. When we recognize that solitude is not a permanent state but a passing experience, we can start to embrace it more fully. It's like knowing that a rainstorm won't last forever. Eventually, the sun will shine again. Consider a time when you felt deeply alone, maybe during a difficult period in your life. At the time, it might have seemed like the loneliness would never end. But as you moved through that phase, you likely noticed that the intensity of your feelings changed. This is the essence of impermanence. Everything, including our emotional states, is temporary and subject to change. By reflecting on impermanence, we can start to see solitude not as a burden but as an opportunity. If we accept that solitude is just one phase in our life's journey, it becomes easier to manage and even appreciate. Just as the seasons change, so too do our emotional landscapes. Solitude is a season that can offer us growth and insight, provided we understand its transient nature. When we're alone, it's important to remind ourselves that this moment of solitude is temporary. This awareness can transform our experience of loneliness into one of self-discovery and inner peace. We can use this time to learn about ourselves, explore our thoughts, and cultivate a deeper understanding of who we are. Solitude, when viewed through the lens of impermanence, is less about the absence of others and more about the presence of ourselves. It's a chance to engage in self-reflection and personal growth. By accepting that this state of being alone is temporary, we can reduce the fear and discomfort that often accompany it. Imagine solitude as a brief pause in the symphony of life. Just as a pause in music can create a moment of reflection and anticipation, solitude provides us with a valuable opportunity to pause and connect with our inner selves. Embracing this pause allows us to appreciate the richness and depth of our own company. Understanding impermanence also means recognizing that every challenging moment, including those of loneliness, will eventually pass. This insight can offer comfort and reassurance. When you feel alone, remember that this feeling is just a temporary phase, like a cloud passing across the sky. Embracing impermanence helps us develop resilience. Knowing that solitude is not forever encourages us to find meaning and purpose in the present moment. It's an invitation to explore new ways of being and to discover the potential for growth that solitude can offer. By accepting impermanence, we also learn to appreciate the beauty of the present moment. Solitude, in this context, becomes a space for mindfulness and presence. It's a chance to focus on the here and now, rather than worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. The concept of impermanence teaches us that everything, including our experience of solitude, is in constant motion. This can help us release attachments to our current state of being alone and open ourselves up to new experiences and possibilities. Incorporating the idea of impermanence into our daily lives can shift our perspective on loneliness. Instead of seeing it as a negative experience, we can view it as a valuable time for self-growth and exploration. This shift in perspective can make solitude a more enriching and fulfilling experience. Remember, the feelings of loneliness you might experience are like waves that come and go. They are part of the natural ebb and flow of life. By understanding and accepting this, we can approach solitude with greater ease and confidence. As we learn to embrace the impermanence of solitude, we also develop a deeper appreciation for our own company. This acceptance can lead to greater self-compassion and inner peace. Solitude, when seen through the lens of impermanence, becomes a cherished opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. In conclusion, recognizing the impermanent nature of solitude helps us accept and embrace it. By understanding that loneliness is just a passing phase, we can transform it into a powerful tool for self-awareness and personal development. Embrace the waves of solitude, knowing that they will pass, and in their wake, you will find a deeper connection with yourself. Lesson 9: Wisdom from Zen Masters on Loneliness. Imagine sitting quietly in a peaceful garden, the world around you bustling with noise and chaos. This serene moment of solitude might feel like a rare gift in our busy lives. But for Zen Masters, such moments are a profound opportunity for growth and insight. In Zen Buddhism, solitude is not just an absence of company but a gateway to deep understanding. Zen teachings often highlight the beauty of being alone. Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Zen master, once said, "To be alone is to be with yourself. When you are alone, you have the chance to truly meet yourself." This profound perspective encourages us to see solitude not as loneliness, but as a space to connect with our inner selves. Consider the story of the Zen monk who, after years of solitary meditation in a mountain temple, was asked by a visitor how he managed the isolation. The monk replied with a smile, "I am never alone. My mind is always busy reflecting on the vastness of the universe and my place within it." This story teaches us that solitude can be a fertile ground for self-discovery and spiritual growth. Zen practice often involves embracing the present moment, and this includes the moments of solitude. When we find ourselves alone, it's an opportunity to fully immerse in the here and now. As Zen Master Dogen wrote, "In the practice of sitting, one becomes one with the universe." Embracing solitude with this mindset can transform our experience of being alone into a deeply fulfilling practice. Another Zen story illustrates the power of acceptance in solitude. A monk was once troubled by the silence of his meditation retreat and sought the advice of his master. The master replied, "Silence is the voice of the universe speaking to you. Listen with your heart." This teaches us that solitude can be a conversation with the deeper aspects of our being, inviting us to listen and learn from within. Zen masters also emphasize the importance of simplicity in dealing with loneliness. The practice of simplicity allows us to focus on the essentials of our experience without being overwhelmed by external distractions. By simplifying our lives and our thoughts, we create a clear space where we can find solace and understanding. The concept of emptiness in Zen is another valuable perspective on loneliness. Emptiness is not about feeling empty or devoid of value, but recognizing that our perceptions and attachments are transient. In solitude, we can come to see that our sense of isolation is an illusion, and our true nature is boundless and interconnected. Zen teachings encourage us to engage with our emotions during solitary moments. Instead of running from feelings of loneliness, we can sit with them, understanding that they are temporary and provide insight into our inner state. This practice of mindfulness helps us navigate our emotions with greater clarity and compassion. In the story of a Zen teacher and his student, the teacher once told the student, "When you are alone, it is an opportunity to meet your true self. Embrace it with an open heart." This wisdom reminds us that solitude offers a chance to encounter our true essence, free from the distractions of the external world. Zen masters often speak of the inner landscape that is revealed in solitude. This inner landscape is where we can explore our thoughts, feelings, and spiritual insights. By turning inward, we gain a deeper understanding of who we are and what truly matters to us. The practice of zazen, or seated meditation, is a cornerstone of Zen practice that teaches us to find peace in stillness. Through zazen, we learn to sit with our thoughts and emotions without judgment, discovering that solitude can be a space of profound tranquility and insight. Zen teachings also emphasize the importance of acceptance and letting go. When we are alone, it is a chance to release our attachments and accept ourselves as we are. This acceptance allows us to find peace within ourselves, transforming our experience of solitude into one of contentment and ease. Another Zen story tells of a monk who, after many years of meditation, finally achieved enlightenment while sitting alone in a small hut. The monk's realization was that true enlightenment comes from within, and that solitude was the perfect environment to discover this truth. Zen masters often use the metaphor of a still pond to describe the clarity that comes from solitude. Just as a pond becomes clear when the water is still, our minds become clear and focused when we are alone. This clarity allows us to see our thoughts and emotions more clearly and understand their true nature. In Zen practice, solitude is seen as a chance to cultivate inner strength. By facing our thoughts and feelings without distraction, we build resilience and learn to navigate the challenges of life with greater ease. This inner strength is a key aspect of Zen training and personal growth. The teachings of Zen remind us that solitude is not something to be feared but embraced. It is a space where we can connect with our deepest self, find peace, and grow spiritually. By adopting this perspective, we can transform our experience of being alone into one of profound insight and fulfillment. Zen masters encourage us to see each moment of solitude as a gift. Each moment alone is an opportunity to reflect, to grow, and to understand ourselves better. By approaching solitude with gratitude and openness, we can make the most of these moments and find true contentment within ourselves. In conclusion, the wisdom of Zen masters offers valuable insights into dealing with loneliness. Through their teachings and stories, we learn that solitude can be a path to self-discovery, inner peace, and spiritual growth. By embracing solitude with a mindful and accepting attitude, we can transform our experience of being alone into a deeply enriching journey. Lesson 10: The Impact of Self-Acceptance. Have you ever noticed how life feels lighter when you truly like yourself? Self-acceptance isn't just a buzzword. It's a powerful tool that can transform how we experience being alone. Imagine facing a mirror not with judgment, but with a smile of understanding and kindness. This shift in perception can turn moments of solitude into opportunities for growth and peace. When we accept ourselves, we're no longer running from our own company. Instead, we embrace it, finding comfort and joy in our own presence. This change in mindset can make being alone feel less like an absence and more like a valuable space for personal reflection and discovery. Self-acceptance allows us to see our worth beyond our flaws and mistakes. It's like finding a hidden treasure within ourselves. When we recognize our own value, we no longer need external validation to feel complete. This internal security brings a sense of tranquility, even in solitude. Building self-acceptance starts with acknowledging our imperfections. It's natural to have flaws, but they don't define our worth. Imagine treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend who's struggling. This gentle approach helps foster a positive self-view and encourages a loving relationship with oneself. Self-acceptance is also about forgiving ourselves for past mistakes. We all have moments we wish we could change, but holding on to regret only keeps us from moving forward. By letting go and embracing our past as part of our journey, we create space for growth and healing. Practicing gratitude can reinforce self-acceptance. When we focus on what we appreciate about ourselves, we shift our attention away from self-criticism. Regularly acknowledging our strengths and achievements, no matter how small, builds a foundation of self-respect and love. Engaging in self-care routines is another way to enhance self-acceptance. Simple acts like taking time for a hobby, relaxing with a good book, or enjoying a peaceful walk affirm our value and nurture our well-being. These moments of care remind us that we are deserving of kindness and attention. Self-acceptance also means setting healthy boundaries. Knowing our limits and respecting them protects our mental and emotional health. It's about understanding our needs and ensuring they are met without overextending ourselves for the sake of others. Learning to enjoy our own company without distractions can be incredibly rewarding. It might feel strange at first, but over time, you'll discover that solitude becomes a space for creativity, relaxation, and self-discovery. Embracing this alone time can lead to a deeper appreciation of who we are. When we accept ourselves, we become less dependent on external validation. This shift in focus allows us to find joy in our own company and achievements, rather than relying on others' opinions. It builds inner strength and resilience, making solitude a time of personal enrichment rather than loneliness. Self-acceptance transforms how we view challenges. Instead of seeing them as failures, we learn to approach them as opportunities for growth. Each challenge becomes a chance to reaffirm our self-worth and resilience, reinforcing a positive self-image. Building self-acceptance is an ongoing journey. It requires patience and practice, but every step taken in this direction enhances our sense of peace and well-being. With time, the benefits of self-acceptance become more evident, turning moments of solitude into sources of strength and contentment. Encouraging self-compassion is a crucial part of this journey. Being kind to ourselves during tough times reinforces our self-worth and helps us navigate challenges with a more balanced perspective. It's about treating ourselves with the same empathy we'd offer a loved one. Celebrating our successes, no matter how small, helps to strengthen self-acceptance. Each achievement, whether personal or professional, affirms our abilities and contributes to a positive self-image. Recognizing these moments reinforces our confidence and self-love. In moments of solitude, self-acceptance allows us to explore our interests and passions without external pressures. It's a time to connect with our true selves, pursuing activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. This personal exploration enriches our sense of self and enhances our overall well-being. Remember, self-acceptance isn't about perfection. It's about embracing who we are with all our quirks and qualities. It's a journey of recognizing our inherent worth and treating ourselves with the same respect and love we give to others. As we develop self-acceptance, we also cultivate a deeper understanding of our needs and desires. This self-awareness enhances our ability to make choices that align with our true selves, leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. In conclusion, self-acceptance has the power to transform solitude into a time of personal growth and joy. By embracing who we are and recognizing our value, we turn moments alone into opportunities for reflection, creativity, and self-discovery. This journey not only enhances our well-being, but also deepens our connection with ourselves. Part 12, Moving Forward with Solitude. Ever felt like solitude was a heavy burden? What if I told you that it could actually be the key to unlocking your greatest potential? Imagine turning those moments of being alone into opportunities for incredible personal growth. In a world full of constant noise and distractions, solitude might seem like an unwelcome guest. Yet, it's in these quiet moments that we can truly hear our own thoughts and feelings. Solitude offers a unique chance to connect deeply with ourselves and understand our innermost desires and fears. When we embrace solitude, we're not just spending time alone. We're investing in ourselves. It's like having a private retreat where you can reflect, reset, and refocus. This time alone allows you to explore who you are without external influences, helping you to make more authentic decisions. Consider the quiet evenings when you're alone with a book or your thoughts. These moments, though seemingly mundane, are precious. They provide a chance to contemplate your life's direction and assess your goals. By making the most of these times, you can turn solitude into a powerful tool for self-improvement. Self-reflection during solitude helps in understanding your strengths and areas for growth. It's like a personal audit where you get to assess your values, beliefs, and aspirations. This process can reveal new opportunities and paths that you may not have noticed before. Using solitude as a stepping stone involves setting aside time for yourself regularly. This doesn't mean isolating yourself completely, but finding a balance that allows you to recharge and gain perspective. Even brief moments of solitude can have a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Embracing solitude can also lead to greater creativity. With fewer distractions, your mind has the space to wander and explore new ideas. This creative boost can be a significant advantage in problem-solving and personal projects. Think of solitude as a garden where you plant seeds of self-discovery. Just as a garden needs time to grow and flourish, so does your inner self. By nurturing your solitude, you're allowing your personal growth to develop naturally. Sometimes, the fear of being alone can overshadow the potential benefits. Remember, solitude is not about loneliness, but about finding peace and strength within yourself. It's an opportunity to build a deeper connection with who you are and what you want from life. When you start viewing solitude in this positive light, it becomes easier to appreciate its value. You'll find that being alone doesn't mean being disconnected. Instead, it's a chance to reconnect with your true self and find joy in your own company. Reflect on the times you've spent alone and how they've shaped you. These experiences, while challenging at times, are also formative. They help build resilience and self-reliance, qualities that are essential for personal growth. To move forward with solitude, it's crucial to develop practices that make this time enjoyable and fulfilling. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply taking walks, find what resonates with you and make it a regular part of your routine. As you continue to embrace solitude, you'll notice a shift in how you approach life's challenges. You'll be better equipped to handle stress and uncertainty, having learned to find comfort and clarity in your own company. In conclusion, solitude isn't a state to be feared, but a powerful ally in your journey of self-discovery. By learning to embrace and appreciate these moments alone, you unlock the potential for significant personal growth and inner strength. So next time you find yourself alone, remember that it's an opportunity, not a burden. Embrace it, explore it, and let it guide you towards a deeper connection with yourself and a more fulfilling life.